Hello, welcome to the Hy-Vee Club Room. I'm Karen Hansen, a Hy-Vee dietitian.
And I'm Chef Allie with Hy-Vee, and today we're going to make one of my very favorite skillet suppers. This is the Southwest Smart Chicken Cutlets with calico rice.
And we know that families today are looking for quick to fix, simple, and nutritious meals that they can prepare easily.
Yes, and your family is going to love this recipe. I love Smart Chicken, and Karen, you know that because we cook with it all the time. It's 100% air chilled, no water added, never frozen, and that makes for great tasting chicken.
And you know, Smart Chicken is a really nutritional product as well. They use no antibiotics, no growth stimulants, and no animal byproducts.
Right. All right, Karen, let's get cooking.
Let's do it.
These are the ingredients you will need for this recipe. 1 teaspoon each cumin and chili powder, 1 tablespoon red wine vinegar, 2 to 3 tablespoons canola oil, 1 cup instant brown rice, 2 cloves minced garlic, 1 cup prepared salsa, 1 nicely ripened avocado, 4 Smart Chicken boneless skinless chicken breasts, either organic or all natural grain fed, 1 yellow onion chopped, 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 2 cups frozen kernel corn thawed, 1 14-ounce can black beans rinsed and drained, 2 cups nice strong chicken broth, cilantro for garnish, kosher salt, and freshly ground black pepper to taste. All right, to get started, we need to bloom our spices to bring out their flavor. I'll let you do it, Karen. Put them in the pan. Go for it. We have our pan preheated over medium heat. When you bloom your spices, you're simply putting them into your pan just for a few seconds, and once you smell that wonderful aroma or their essence, you've caused them to release their oils and you've successfully bloomed them. And then we're going to add, Karen, if you would add just a tablespoon of canola oil, and I'll keep stirring so that we don't scorch our spices. And then to our oil, we want to add our diced yellow onion, and we're going to soften that. Hear the sizzle? And we'll saute these just for a few minutes until they're softened and translucent.
The onions are obviously a vegetable from the vegetable group, and so they're very healthy for us.
Right.
They have tons of flavor. But the spices, you know, they are full of antioxidants, and so they add a lot of nutrition as well as great flavor to our dish.
And isn't there vitamin C in onions?
There is.
That's
there
right.
is.
We don't think of that very
Lots
often.
of fiber. It's a good vegetable to add to lots of different dishes.
Yeah, okay. Well, how about we put in our garlic, which is our remaining aromatic that we want to get in here. And again, we're just putting our garlic in here for a few seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, until it's fragrant, because we don't want to overcook it or it'll get too bitter.
Right.
Now that our onions are finished, we can move on to our chicken. But first we need to add just a little bit of canola oil to our pan, which has been preheated. Perfect, all right. And Karen has our boneless, skinless Smart Chicken breasts over here that we have already dredged in a mixture of flour, salt, and pepper. And of course, I'm going to have her put these into my pan. Yeah. Now we're actually going to put 3 breasts in here to start with, because when you're browning something, you want to make for sure that you leave enough space in there so that that heat can come up around whatever it is you're cooking and get that browning really going. Our last 2 chicken breasts are nicely browned, so I'm going to remove them from my saute pan over to Karen's plate over here. And then what we're going to do is check our temperature. We're going to turn this down just a little bit. Our softened onion mixture with the spices. Ooh, I like that noise. I like that sizzle. And then we're going to add the remaining ingredients. There's the back of that. There is our 1 cup. Go ahead. Instant brown rice. Keep on a dumping, Karen. 2 cups of whole kernel corn. That was frozen corn that we thawed. Oh, and add 1 cup of that. Let's save a cup back. 1 cup of nice strong chicken broth. That's really going to get our rice cooking in this dish. Our black beans.
Actually, black beans, any kind of beans and lentils are really great because they also add a lot of protein to our dish, so not just fiber, but lots of great protein too.
And usually what she tells you is if you always rinse your beans, that removes about 50% of the sodium, right?
That does. Okay. And the new dietary guidelines encourage us all to have less sodium in our diet.
Right.
So, for sure.
That last thing that last ingredient that you added was our salsa.
Right.
Okay, and there's our red wine vinegar.
Gives it just a little punch.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to a boil real quickly here. Actually, I don't even think we need to wait that long. We're going to top this with our browned chicken breast. So Karen, if you want to use those tongs, I'm sorry, put them on the wrong side. And we're going to have to overlap those just a little bit in our pan, but that's okay because we're going to cover this pan, turn it down to medium-low, and let all of these ingredients just simmer together till everything is absolutely luscious. Our chicken's been cooking about 20 minutes. I'm going to use my tea towel just for safety to remove the lid because there's a lot of steam there. Oh,
looks delicious.
Doesn't that look good? Yum. All right. Well, how about we plate up one serving? Okay. We're going to have Karen put a nice big fat smart chicken breast there that's simmered. Oh, look at our rice. It's all yummy and tender. And we're just going to scoop up a serving of the black beans, corn, and rice on the side right here. Doesn't that look good?
Looks delicious.
All right, how about we garnish? And over there we have fresh cilantro, and Karen's going to mince it up with our little shears.
There's a really handy way. Cilantro is a herb that people either really like or really don't. So what we encourage people to do is just do a simple chop right inside a little glass dish. Now the finer you chop your cilantro, the more flavor it will put into your dish. So you really want to be careful. If you have people that aren't real wild about the cilantro or any seasoning for that matter, they can pick out the pieces then if you leave it a little larger chop. But for our garnishing purposes, we're just going to leave it kind of in a larger chop and just kind of sprinkle it right over the top.
Yeah, all right. And she's got some diced avocado that we're going to garnish with
put
as
just
well.
a few pieces of avocado right on the top as well.
Well, there you have the Southwest Smart Chicken Cutlets with Calico Rice.